What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce with a super exciting unboxing for you. As you know from the title, it is the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Pro Controller. We've been super excited for this since its announcement. I love the Pro Controller varieties, and there haven't been many. We have the OG Pro Controller, which you all know what that looks like by now. And we have the Splatoon 2 Pro Controller. Mario Odyssey sadly did not get a dedicated Pro Controller. Instead, it got red Joy-Con that were only available as part of a bundle here in North America. But now we have another variety, and this came in early, so I'm gonna unbox it early for you guys. I got lucky, and it arrived today, so we're gonna check it out. It's interesting to note that it has pink arms or pink handles, just like the Splatoon 2 one. You'd think they'd go a little different, but we'll see how it looks in person out of the box. We know that sometimes with these controllers, they do look dramatically different out of box than they do the on cardboard or on box experience. Now, our very own Gabe has been playing a ton of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so we'll have content on that up very soon, and you can hear all of his impressions and whatnot. But I'm curious if people will be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more handheld, taking that big RPG world with you on the go, or if they'll be playing it more docked, in which case this Pro Controller could come really, really in handy. Obviously, it includes a charging cable, which is nice, but we're going to take this out and look at the main piece of the puzzle, which is this guy right here. Very nice, and yes, okay, so out of box, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks pretty obvious to me. The handles are very different than the pink on the box. On the box, they look very pink. In person, they're far more of a burgundy color, which fits Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I think is a really nice look. Now, I also want to point out that the back is that same burgundy color. With the Splatoon 2 Pro Controller, the back was black. Now, the nice and very fun, in my opinion, feature of the Splatoon 2 Pro is that it has sort of those embossed or those embedded designs underneath the surface of ink splats and of some squids and things like that, and that's on the back as well, so that was kind of a fun touch. This doesn't have that, but it does have a fully burgundy, fully red back, and then you have that Xenoblade slash in teal through the center. This is a very, very nice looking controller. We'll take that little piece of plastic off, and we'll give you guys some up-close shots. I'll show it here on video, and then I'll also give you some pictures, but that thing looks really freaking pretty. Now, it's the exact same price as the Pro Controller, $70. You know, you can say what you want about the price. We've been over that a ton of times. I'm not going to dilly-dally too much with that discussion, but I will say this is a pretty freaking sweet accessory. Now, I'll also note that on the Xenoblade 2 controller, the buttons in the D-pad and in the XYAB are done in the same teal as that slash through the controller, that same X. Here, the buttons still maintain the same gray color that the original base Pro Controller has. So that's a nice other little extra that the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 controller has that differentiates it, I guess, is that it does have teal buttons, or like the typeface is teal on the D-pad and on the XYAB. There also is actually a nice graphic embedded into the controller as well. Let's see if you can get that up close. And yeah, you can see it right there. It is similar to the Splatoon 2 one. There is some design and some detail embedded in the controller, which I think is such an amazing touch. I love that little extra bit of detail that these Nintendo Pros have in comparison to some other controllers. Now, the back, none of that because it is burgundy, but this is a very, very awesome controller. I love the Pro Controller. You know, if you want a little bit of a baseline review, if you haven't played with the Pro Controller, if you just got a Switch, if you're someone that got one on Black Friday, you're hoping to go in for Christmas, I feel like the Pro Controller is a must-have. It's a fantastic way to play a whole bunch of games. Can you get by without one? Absolutely. The Switch, the Joy-Con, I think over time became very comfortable, very normal, and now no one really complains. But the Pro Controller is a fantastic piece of work. It's one of my favorite controllers of all time. It feels great, and I love them for games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, NBA 2K18, and especially Splatoon 2. I love using the gyro aiming for Splatoon 2, and while you can do it with the Joy-Con and holding the Switch, this is like the way to play. So I love the Pro Controllers. I'm so happy we got another variety. I'm so pumped to check out Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like I said, we'll have a lot of coverage and videos of that coming your way from Gabe's dozens and dozens of hours with the game. It's a big, big, big RPG, and I think you're going to be excited to see what we have to say. I can't wait to check it out myself with this Pro Controller. Let me know your take on this Pro Controller. Do you like this iteration, or are you still a fan of the Splatoon 2 iteration from the summer? Which one is your preference, or do you like that OG, just all gray, black, normal Pro Controller. I think my new favorite, and maybe I'm just biased to new shiny stuff, but I really love this one. I love that X, that slash through the center, and I really like this burgundy. I hope it shows well in the video. You can really see the difference when I hold them together. It is not the pink color that it looks like on the box or that it looks like in some of the promo shots. It's a very nice burgundy and a very nice red. It, in fact, reminds me a lot of a shirt I have, which is really cool. I'm freaking pair these up. Xenoblade 2, Controller, freaking burgundy shirt. That sounds super weird, but that's the Switch Live for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which Pro Controller you like best and what you think of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 controller. If you're going to pick one up, let us know. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and the rest of the upcoming Switch Live. But for now, that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, Switch Force out.